Hi everybody, welcome back to Illinois Honeycomb Homestead. So today I'm out here getting these beds ready on the other side of the yard, my other garden. It is nice today, but I'm just staying prepared as far as wrapping up and everything, because it is pneumonia weather. I'm not trying to be sick, but it's about 57 today. It's gonna get up to, no, it's gonna get up to 57 tomorrow. Today is gonna get up to 57 today. Yesterday it got up to about 48. So I said I'll just wait. So yeah, tomorrow or today, I keep getting the days mixed up because being inside messes me up. This time has really messed me up too. Getting the beds ready. So I'm gonna show you what I said I was gonna do is get some of these tires, get some of these grow bags and have them set up. I made me a imaginary bed square so that way I can kind of get an outline or a good outlook on how I'm gonna do this side of the garden when I get ready to put my things out. And I also was looking up at the tree and see if it's not going to shade it out, and if it do, I'll still be able to grow some vegetables over here on this side, but at least I have some more sunlight for them. So I'm going to turn the camera around so that way you can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about, and then we'll see what it looks like at the end of what I got going on and see if I have to make any changes along the way. I know I'm going to have to smooth things out, fill these up, and the other side I also got filled out, so we'll continue. I'll show you that over there by the end of the video so you can see what I've done over there as well. Okay, stay tuned. Like as you can see, when you come through that little gate right there, I stuck something right here just so I can just kind of get an idea of what it's going to look like to me. So I got these beds, these little tires here, and they're going to be beds too where I can put vegetables and stuff in. And I did have an imaginary line that went right here, but I kind of erased that on out so that way I can go ahead and cover that up and everything. Full of worms, but I will be filling that out. See, on this side right here, that's where that cinder block was. So I thought about coming on over with the remaining tires that I do have. So I have to get them behind there. Over there, I gotta get them behind here to bring over here. But until then, I'm thinking about putting it right here or just stopping right there because the tree kind of ends up this way as well. So I'm gonna turn the camera around so you can see what I'm gonna do as far as with the grow bags, and just hold out. So if you can see the little line that I got going around here like this, I thought about putting my grow bags off in here, but before I do put the grow bags in here, I wanted to try to get some of those pools so that would be easy for me to water them and put them inside the pools so that way it can kind of siphon the water from the grow bags when it's time to water them. So I'm gonna set these grow bags out right here so I can get a good look, and that way I can determine if I need to get at least 2 or 3 swimming pools or 4, you know what I'm saying, because I think I have a total of 10 grow bags, and set them right here in the center. So I'm gonna smooth this out. It has broken down so good. I got great soil for compost to get started to put inside some of those beds, as you can see, because this is where the cinder blocks were too. So this is some good rich soil as well too, along with some topsoil and some other stuff I can put in these grow bags as well. So I'm gonna smooth this out and put them, get them situated as well too. So I just wanted you to get an idea of what I had on my mind and how I was gonna do it. And so yeah, let's get started, y'all. You can see now I have all my grow bags together, and I have put some good organic fresh soil in there first in each bag, and then I will go back and put some compost in the bags, and then some of the topsoil, as well, and a little bit of the chicken compost. That's what I was talking about. Chicken compost, organic. They came from the wood chips that broke down over time. As you can see, there's some good, rich soil. Each one of these bags got about 5 or 6 worms in each one of them, maybe more than that. I counted 5, but it could be more because it was a good hunk that I put off in each one of these bags. So I will be putting that in there. So all that's in there. And the other portion is going to be some of the chicken compost. And then I'll have my topsoil in with it as well, along with some of that black cow. I'm going to have all that in there in these bags. And they're going to be ready. Now, if you can get a better understanding on why I said shaded. The tree is not even full yet, as you can see. But you see how big it is, and the branches come over. Now, this is part of midday. In midday, when you've seen the clip before this one, it was a lot of sun. And if you look over here at the tires, you can see it's shaded because the sun is moving over to the front yard. So I will know exactly what I can grow over here that's partial shade and full sun, because that's over on the other side of the yard, the full sun. Now you see what I'm talking about. Now, this part, it stays sunny all the time. Now that I have these grow bags, if I am wanting to have something that's over here sunny the whole time, and this is the south end of the yard, it's a good growing yard, good growing area, it's full sun, and it's not shaded at all. That's all day long sun. And when the sun is going over to the front yard, that still stays sunny over here. So when I turn around, as you can see, it's all shaded. And the tree hasn't even bloomed yet. So that way y'all can see what I'm talking about. You know, I probably might be making it harder on myself. I don't know. But because I really want a lot of stuff to grow over here. And I know what I can grow over here that's shaded crops. You know what I'm saying? But I might bring some of those grow bags over here and line them up this way, and then move these barrels out of the way, so that way I can line them up right here where the majority of the sun is. And that's what my plan, first instinct was, and that's probably what I'll end up doing. But I just wanted you to get an overall look on what I'm talking about. All right. So now that you have that idea on what I was talking about, kind of moved this over onto the wagon, and I still have these cinder blocks and stuff. Now that you have an idea, I will be moving this one as well. And line those grow bags up, or have them up on cinder blocks, so that way it won't be directly on the ground. So when it's time to water them, they can go inside. Seep through. But the swim pool idea is still in my head, so that way I won't have to worry about that as much. But I'm going to look at some stuff and see how I can get that set up with the grow bags, with the cinder blocks. You know how I do it. I think on it, I ponder on something for a while, and then I'll look at some pictures, some clips and stuff like that, and then I'll just come up with my own That's why I like researching and looking at stuff and reading about things and looking at pictures and stuff like that, so I can give me an idea. Because, you know, if you're a first-time gardener, which I am, even though I'm going to the second season, that kind of helps me, you know, when I got a brain frog or, you know, something like that in my head and I can't go any further, trying to think, and I'm probably overthinking, and it's just something simple, but looking at things and reading about things kind of helps me a lot on that. So I'm gonna end this video because it is kind of long, and we'll get back to this, you know. So I just wanted y'all to see what was going on, what was on my mind as far as the other side of the yard, so that way you can see where my thoughts are, my thought process on adding on into this garden, because I do have a lot of food, y'all, and I am planning on growing a whole lot of food, because I do want to can up my food and have my grocery store, my own grocery store in my own house. And so that's my goal, and I'm going to do that. I am going to do that. So yeah, that's it. So until then, y'all come back to L&L Honeycomb Homestead. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you got any ideas, please leave them down there in the description below. And y'all have a wonderful day. Make sure you give it a thumbs up also. And if you have any ideas, like I said, just put it down there in the description box down below. I would love to hear your thoughts and ideas. It will help a great deal. It will help a great deal on that. So until then, y'all be safe, stay warm, and stay blessed. Bye.